So, Konami has finally decided to give us free ShowTime cards in eFootball, and honestly, the timing is crazy because at the beginning of this month, we had that so-called eFootball Connect, the presentation where the developers gathered with straight faces and told us about the future of the game, the improvements they claim they are working on, and of course the legendary Master League that they've been dangling in front of us like a carrot for years. Almost like they enjoy watching us suffer, because anyone who has been here long enough knows that Master League has been what we've been begging for, and when it finally dropped, it was mid. But anyway, the Connect event wasn't completely useless because they revealed something interesting, something that actually affects everyone watching this video right now, and that is the new free ShowTime player voting that is coming as part of the mobile version's 9th anniversary celebration, meaning every single one of us is guaranteed at least one ShowTime card for absolutely free. And not that free but you still have to grind, 29 hours kind of free. No, actually free. Now this is where things start getting suspicious in a good way, because during the Connect presentation, the developers casually mentioned a new collaboration dropping on the 30th of April. And if you've been following the game closely, you'll notice that this current phase ends exactly on the 30th, which is weird because phases usually end the next month. So something is cooking, something big is coming, and whatever that collab is, it's clearly tied to this whole ShowTime voting madness. They didn't say too much, they didn't give details, they just dropped that information like it was nothing and moved on. But if you're paying attention, you can already tell that this anniversary content is going to be massive. Now, back to the part that everyone is talking about, the free ShowTime players. Konami has already shown us the countries involved in the voting, and even though the actual voting hasn't started yet, we already have the full list of players for each nation. And trust me, some of the names here are ridiculous. Germany comes in strong with Joshua Kimmich, Angelo Stiller, Alexander Pavlovich, Waldemar Anton, and David Raum. The Netherlands are showing off with Jurrien Timber, Bart Verbruggen, Matthijs de Ligt, Nathan Ake, and Jeremy Frimpong. England has Mark Guéhi, Adam Wharton, Elliot Anderson, Ezri Konsa, and Nico O'Reilly. And Turkey is bringing Ferdi Kadıoğlu, Uğurcan Çakır, İsmail Yüksek, Abdülkerim Bardakçı, and Orkun Kökçü. Now this is where the confusion begins, because Konami did not tell us clearly whether the voting means one player from each country will win, or if the entire country with the highest votes gets their whole lineup promoted in-game. And if you ask me, Konami loves chaos too much to go with the normal option, but realistically and logically, it should be one ShowTime player per country, because that's the only thing that makes even a little sense. But again, this is Konami we're talking about, so it's better not to trust too deeply. My prediction is simple though, one winner per country. And of course, everybody is already arguing, debating, choosing their picks, and yes, I'll tell you mine too, because based on pure gameplay value, the best choices in my opinion are Kimmich from Germany, Matthijs de Ligt from the Netherlands, Mark Guéhi from England, and finally Ferdi Kadıoğlu from Turkey. Now I know a lot of people will argue for Kökçü because he's flashy and talented. But let's be honest with ourselves, Ferdi Kadıoğlu is one of the most versatile players in Brighton right now. You can use him anywhere. Left, right, midfield, fullback, it doesn't matter. He moves like he respawned with multiple positions unlocked. And in a game like eFootball, where versatility sometimes wins more than raw stats, Kadıoğlu is the smarter choice long-term, so don't let people deceive you. Plus, we already have a Kökçü. But again, this is just the calm before the storm, because the voting hasn't even started yet, and the moment it does, people are going to start campaigning like it's a presidential election, spamming hashtags, persuading their friends, forming alliances, even running propaganda just to make sure their favorite wins. And you already know how it goes. Once a fan base locks in, it becomes a war zone out there. But don't worry, because the moment Konami opens the survey, I'll bring all the updates, the link, how to vote, what to expect, and who the community seems to be leaning towards. This is just the early warning broadcast, so you don't get caught sleeping when everyone else is already voting. For now, all we can do is chill, prepare, speculate, and dream about the free ShowTime card coming our way. Because whether you're Division 1 or Division 10, nobody says no to a free ShowTime. But until the survey begins and the madness officially starts, I'll keep monitoring everything, and the moment Konami drops more info, I'll be here to break it down for you as always. So yeah, that's everything we know so far. The Connect event, the suspicious April 30th collaboration, the full list of selectable players, the voting system coming soon, and my personal picks for each nation. Let me know in the comments who you are planning to vote for and why. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.